from the Frost Bank Center. Let's get into the Eastern Conference Finals Game 2. Obviously, it was the Cavs who had a colossal collapse, or JB who had a tremendous rise to ascension, whatever you want to call it. What do you expect to see in Game 2, Carmelo Anthony?
I expect Cleveland Cavaliers to make an adjustment, obviously. This is a desperation game for Cleveland. I think if they go back to Cleveland 2-0, it's going to be a different story. I think the Knicks' confidence is going to continue to grow. The Knicks like to win on the road, so we'll see what happens with that. But JB got to be JB, obviously. He got to continue to hunt James Harden, continue to hunt the mismatches on against Cleveland. And Cat, I want to see what Cat do. I want to see what game Cat brings tomorrow and what adjustment he's going to make towards Cleveland adjustments. Let's not forget, Cleveland was up 22.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Right? So Cleveland is feeling good about going into Game 2 because they had that lead, a 22-point lead.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Cat is gonna have a phenomenal series, and here's the reason why. Because you got two guys that are mobile, long, right? And for Cat, he has to have that separation. He can't get separation from these guys unless Mike Brown comes up with, some schemes where they could get him off his body. But these guys are long, lanky. They alter shots, and for Cat, it's can he get 2 feet in the paint and finish over these guys? I don't think he can do that. But can he be a floor spacer, right?
So we talk about things that we wanted to see from Cat and during the season, Evan Mobley, Jalen Duren. What is Cat's adjustment in this series? If you're saying that he's not going to have that impact on this series, what can he do to have an impact on this series?
Facilitate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think facilitating early, getting guys going, where now that big either has to get up to not to allow easy passes
That's what I
or
was
sit
about
back
to say.
in the
He's
passing
gonna
lane.
have to get up to not allow those
Just
easy
the
passes. Yeah.
Now you take advantage of that by when he gets up, put the ball on the floor, be aggressive, and do it when he does to draw fouls.
Yeah.
That's one of the, I think, adjustments, or that's one of the ways he can kind of get himself in it. But early, Cat just has to be patient, and just let it happen when it's time. When it calls for it, be aggressive. And I think that's one of the toughest things to do when you have success and you know you can score the ball, but
That's the thing.
a good defensive team is taking that away. That's what happens in the playoffs. Well, what works for you is you've gotten other guys going.
Yeah.
If they get going, it will eventually open up for you. But
I also want to see Shamet. I want to see Landry Shamet play a little bit more earlier in the basketball game because he spaces the court. You have to pay attention to Landry Shamet out there. And if Cat, you're going to be a passer in Game 2 or in this series, you need to find Landry Shamet. He moves well without the ball. He gets open. He know how to get open. So you have to really pay attention to Landry. I would love to see Landry play a little bit more earlier in the game.
And on Cleveland side, it's James. You don't have to be the old James in terms of scoring the ball, right? You can have a line where you have 12 points, 1 or 2 turnovers, but your assist rate has to be high, right? So your facilitating, to me, is what you need to concentrate on. You have a guy that can give you 30 or 40 if need be, that can match Jalen Brunson. If the game is close, Jalen Brunson has shown you that he could close out games, but so has Donovan Mitchell, right? So I look at Game 1, they can't have a replica of that. James Harden has to take care of the ball first half, pretty much all game, and then leave the scoring to Donovan. He cannot be deferring late in that game to James Harden. He cannot be doing that.
No fourth quarter meltdown.
No.
You can't be up 22.
Shooters shoot, Strus, those guys, they have to shoot. We
keep
gotta
going. Keep going. They want us to go. Keep going. Close it
I also think a tendency adjustment needs to be made because JB was able to get left. When he's blowing by, he either gets points or open threes.
Don't be giving the recipe. VC, come on. Don't be giving the recipe. Maria, take us home.
Vince said I'm back,
go,
and I'm getting the last word, okay?
Vince,
great to have you back here for Game 2. Oh, it couldn't be an overtime game.
Ready.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, listen. They were parting ways with Jason Kidd after 5 seasons as their head coach. Now, this comes after a season in which Dallas finished 26-56, just the Mavs' second 50-loss season since 2000. And in a statement, newly hired team president Masai Ujiri saying, "We believe this is the right moment for a new direction for our team." Let's take a look at the last 5 seasons for Jason Kidd. He led Dallas to the playoffs twice, including a finals appearance in 2024, but they missed the playoffs in each of the last 2 seasons. So my question for you guys is, one, did you see this coming when you knew that Masai was hired, and what do you expect to happen now moving forward for Dallas?
No, I didn't see this coming, but I'm not surprised. You know, when you get in that position, you want to bring in your regime, you want to bring in your staff, because this is a new direction that you're trying to take the organization in. So not a surprise, but, you know, when you look at Masai's history, he's been building teams to win championships.
Right.
And he has a cornerstone in Flag that he could work with. Now it's like finding that coach that can, you know, come in and put, you know, a system together, put a coaching staff together to get behind them and see if they could build for the championship. And I trust Masai will do that. Jason Kidd's going to be fine. He's a great basketball mind. A lot of players relate to him. He's a player's coach. He's going to be fine in finding a job. It's going to be interesting to see who the next hire is and what direction they go in.
I mean, to his point, I was surprised that this actually happened, the firing. But again, Masai coming in, this is a sign of him just – it's his strategy. It's his way. You brought me in here to right this ship or to bring a championship mindset here. And there's no disrespect to J. Kidd. This is business. This is what happens. And I have to show that this is mine now. I'm in charge of this. I don't need the coach in charge. I don't need a coach trying to get to the front office. I'm in charge. I'm going to make this move. J. Kidd's going to be good. J. Kidd's going to get a coaching job. He's going to be somewhere. That $40 million is looking good.
Just signed a contract
if he want to
extension,
coach,
yes,
right?
in October. He'll be owed that.
He's going to be. J. Kidd will be okay. But this, to Masai, this is a move that Masai makes to show that this is the situation I'm in, and I'm here to make change and put a championship team together.
Agreed. Definitely surprised. I thought J. Kidd did some very good things for Cooper's development. You know, they were both put in the fire in the beginning about putting him in the position he did. Well, at the end of the season, we got to see his growth to becoming, obviously, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Right.
J. Kidd historically has just been great for young guys and for teams. And, you know, like you both said it best, and I'm just kind of reiterating it. You know, Masai coming in said, hey, I want to give us a new look, a new direction. And I think he has to get this right.
Yeah.
He has to get this right because right now, Cooper is ascending, and he's playing with a lot of confidence. So now the coach that comes in has to continue developing him to now making him a perennial all-star.
Yeah.
But also, can I say something? Which with J. Kidd and Cooper, right? I'm sorry, sis. with J. Kidd and Cooper, J. Kidd put that battery in Cooper back. J. Kidd allowed Cooper to go play point guard and throw him the ball as a rookie. So what we've seen throughout this Rookie of the Year season, a lot of that is because of J. Kidd and how he envisioned Cooper coming into this league and being effective. So I don't know how it's going to – I don't know whoever's coming there have to, like you said, develop Cooper, work with Cooper, but also have to understand the personnel of Cooper, right? What is his development? What do he need to work on? What do he need to do? And I think Masai would do that. Masai did this in Denver when I was in Denver. He came in and – he kept George Karl, though, right? And then he kept Dwayne Casey in Toronto. So this is new for Masai, making this move so quickly like that. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but for Masai to make that move, I think it's just him letting everybody know I'm in charge, and this was what's needed to be done.
Yeah, I mean, what Jason Kidd with Cooper Flag, his Rookie of the Year, is kind of what I've been doing all year with these rookies here. You know, that's why he asked for permission to speak just now. But I've been putting the battery in their back and making sure, you know, they know exactly what they're supposed to do and say when they're supposed to do it. And I'm proud of you guys because you're in postseason shape. They did. That was impressive.
Because you're in postseason shape.
Okay, let's go back to the podium. Shai Gilgeous